Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's reported this weekend that two former NFL players died. Dennis Byrd at age 51 in a car accident in Tulsa, and Quentin Groves, age 32, while on vacation in Trinidad. Supposedly, Quentin Groves, the younger man, died of a heart attack. Today, October 17th, Monday, will be the final game of NFL Week 6. It will be the New York Jets at the Arizona Cardinals for Monday Night Football. This is interesting because Dennis Byrd, who died in the car accident, played for the Jets, and Quentin Groves, who also died, played for the Cardinals. We're going to talk about what's so suspicious about their deaths, the connections to the two deaths, and what both of them have to do with the upcoming Super Bowl, Super Bowl 51 in Houston, Texas, February 5th, 2017. I want to come down to the reporting real quick. We're going to go through all of this. I want you to see this. They say that he died at 11:15 a.m. 11:15 a.m. when the hands are on the 11 and the 3. Here, when I say the hands on the 11 and 3, a clock with numbers 1 through 12, 11:15, the minute hands where the 3 is. Here they show this picture on the side from his playing days, November 3rd, 11/3. And from the day he died to the day of the upcoming Super Bowl, 113 days, 113. This is a signature number of the Scottish Rite Freemasons who run the NFL. We'll see how Quentin Groves has a 113 parallel as well. But this 113 coding within this story, it's no coincidence. Notice this picture showing November 3rd, 1991. They said that the Jets won that game 19-16. That's a sum of 35 points. Get this. Dennis Byrd, who played for the Jets, and the Jets are facing the Cardinals. Cardinals, a Byrd, Dennis Byrd. Look at this. Cardinal equals 35, car crash 35. A picture from November 3rd with a game summing to 35 points. Dennis Byrd in Gematria sums to 51. This is the season of Super Bowl 51. He died 113 days before the game, which will be hosted by the Houston Texans. Houston Texans equals 51, like conspiracy. He was born October 5th. He died October 15th, 10 days after his birthday. 10 is the number that connects to 39. When you write out 10, it sums to 39, like NY, like New York, like Empire, like the numerology of the date, July 26, 1788, the year New York was established. There's only one other state that sums to New York, and that's Arizona, where Monday Night Football is. Jets at Cardinals. Super Bowl 51 is going to be in NRG Stadium this year. NRG equals 39. Construction began March 9th. It's Super Bowl L-I. L breaks down to 3, I to 9, kind of like 39. I've been talking about all year how there's a major riddle for Eli Manning. This man died on Highway 88 outside Tulsa. 88's also a number for time. It could just be a tribute to that. But it is also possible that this is a tribute to Eli Manning, who plays for the New York Giants. Dennis Dwayne Byrd was his full name, Gematria of 83. Football equals 83. They say he was 51. They say Quentin Groves was 32. Add those ages together, it sums to 83. The Texans are hosting the Super Bowl this year. Texans equals 83, the football number. His name, the Big Way, sums to 191, like Society of Jesus, the official name of the Jesuit order. Done a lot of work on Jesuit order in sports, coding and championships. See my recent video on the Pope, who a little more than a week ago came out and said sports worldwide need to not be corrupted by big business, all part of the mocking of the people. The Pope knows sports are scripted. He had the college men's basketball championship scripted in his honor this year, 191 days after he left the United States of America as the first Jesuit pope. So this man wore the number 90. When you write out 90 as a word, it sums to 33. The only other number that's true of is 16. This is 2016. It's also October, the only month with 33 gematria. They say he died in Claremore. That's where he was near when he crashed, outside Tulsa. Claremore equals 90 like his number. And again, 90 connects to 33. Was week 6. Week 6 equals 33. The word bird, the way you spell it as an animal, B-I-R-D, also sums to 33. The Cardinals play on the 33rd parallel. MNF, Monday Night Football, equals 33. The starter for the Jets is from Arizona, from Chandler, Arizona, right by Glendale, where the game will be played. Glendale equals 33 on the 33rd parallel. Byrd 33. There's a whole lot of 33 in this. So Wikipedia says his birthday is October 5th, 1966. If that's true, he was only 50 years old. So I'm going to say that, I'm not sure about this numerology. He might not really be born on this date. Maybe it's a mistake and he was born in 65. But 66 is the season of the first NFL Super Bowl. The first Super Bowl was played January 15th, 67 between the Chiefs and Packers. 1 plus 15 plus 67, 83, your football number. First Super Bowl. End of the 66 season. His most recent birthday, October 5th, 2016, 10 days before his death, date with 51 numerology. Again, Dennis Byrd, 51. Conspiracy, 51. Houston Texans, 51. The date he died, a date with 41 numerology, the 13th prime number. Eli Manning in his 13th season. Tulsa, Oklahoma, equals 41 where he was from. Played at the University of Tulsa, having matching gematria with Oklahoma. 7 plus 6 brings us back to 13. Again, dead 113 days before the upcoming Super Bowl. At about 11:15 when the hands were on the 11-3. The media always mocks us with the truth. They say he died in St. Francis Hospital. Has gematria of 233. That's the 13th Fibonacci number. We just saw the Broncos rookie quarterback get his first start 233 days after his birthday when number 13 went down. 233, the 13th Fibonacci number. Byrd was pronounced dead at the scene, and the 17-year-old driver and a 12-year-old passenger in Byrd's vehicle were taken in critical condition. It just makes me wonder if this is even a true story. When you add 17 plus 12, it equals 29, like football, like Dennis, like Ohio, the birthplace of football. If you break down 17 and 12 in numerology, it becomes 8 and 3, like football the big way. Are these made-up details for a fictitious story? What else I noticed is Dennis Byrd, he was once injured badly in a game, November 29th, 1992, against the Chiefs, one of the teams to play in the first Super Bowl. It was a date with 61 numerology that he was injured. He was injured November 29th, 1992. It ruined his career. He ended up dying on a date with 61 numerology as well. Interesting. 2 fateful days for him. 61 is the God number in Jewish gematria. God equals 61 in Jewish gematria. Words such as church and miracle equal 61. So here in the article, they talk about how he made his return in 93, the big numbers in New York, 39, 93. He had temporary paralysis, 39. I remember being a child and hearing about that injury. I remember that being a big deal. I would have been 8 or 9 years old at the time. Makes you wonder, was he even really injured or did they just hype it up, just for the emotional pill? That's one of the things I remember from my childhood, that man getting injured. Now here he is dying by the numbers. The same day as Quentin Groves. So Quentin Groves dead at 32. NFL equals 32. America 32. 7/4/1776. Date numerology at 32. 32 teams in the NFL. The name Groves equals 32, as well as 41 with the S exception. His name equals 59 if you include the V exception as well. So anyway, Groves dead at 32, connecting to his name, connecting to the sport he's remembered for. Talks about how he was drafted 52nd overall. That's one of the numbers of prophecy. We just saw Martin's co-star, Tommy Ford, die at age 52 by the numbers, 187 days before Martin's 52nd birthday. The Super Bowl this year is on February 5th, a date that can be written 5/2. When you write out the word 6, it has gematria 52. Quentin Groves played for Tennessee in his career, the last team he played for. Tennessee 52. We saw Denny Green die 52 days before the Vikings opener at Tennessee, where they won with 25 points, the reflection of 52. Denny Green died the night before they opened the new U.S. Bank Stadium that will host Super Bowl 52, the number of prophecy. 6, dead in week 6. They got the picture of him wearing 52 on the Raiders. He died 102 days from his own birthday. United States of America equals 84, 102. America 32. Special numbers. He was born in Greenville, Mississippi, having that 113 gematria. Also dead 113 days before the Super Bowl. The date he was born on, date with 96 numerology, 115 numerology. Freemason 96, 115 connected to killing. Date he died on corresponded with his name as well, Groves. Played for the Cardinals in 2012. Cardinals, Jets, Monday Night Football. You know, Truth Seeker, the point of this work, again, is to wake people up to what pro sports is really all about. It's rigged, it's scripted, it's taking people's energy, time. You know, there's so many people who are emotionally invested in these sports who have no idea they're a rigged script. And even worse than that, involved in these leagues is the ritual murder of former players. This is why we as a people need to expose it, put it to rest. No more support for this corruption. It's just sick. I mean, how much more sick could it get? Murdering people, lying to people. You know? Until next time, Truth Seeker.